Misconceptions of Islam by Haleema Ahmad. My name is Khan and I'm not a terrorist. Now, my name is not Khan and obviously I'm not a terrorist. This is a popular quote from a popular movie named My Name is Khan. It's showing the time after 9/11 and where Muslims were treated badly and ridiculed. People often believe that Muslims are terrorists or that we don't treat everyone equally, but that's wrong. I believe it's important that people open up their minds and listen to what a true Muslim has to say. The most misconstrued religion, Islam is actually a religion of peace that promotes equality and non-violence. As a child growing up, I read the Holy Quran about 10 times with the English translation, and I've almost memorized it. Firstly, I will give a briefing of Islam. Islam is perceived as violent, and quotes from the Quran that are used to support such claims, but explain what those actually signify and mean. And thirdly, I will discuss the misconceptions of women equality in Islam. True Islam. Islam is a name by which the religion preached by the Holy Prophet Muhammad is known, and it is the last of the great religions of the world. Maulana Muhammad Ali. A Muslim, according to the Holy Quran, is he who has made peace with God and man, with the Creator as well as creatures. Peace with God implies complete submission to His will, who is the source of all purity and goodness. And peace with man implies the doing of good to fellow man. Some different characteristics of Islam. A lot of people don't know this, but Islam isn't just originated from Prophet Muhammad. It's actually a combination of the prophets before him. For example, Adam, Abraham, Noah, Moses, and Jesus. They are all a part of Islam. There are 5 pillars of Islam, which are requirements of what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to pray 5 times a day. We're supposed to give to charity, read the Holy Quran, fast during the month of Ramadan, and pilgrimage to Hajj at least once in a lifetime. Now that I have given you a background of Islam, I'm going to talk about how people believe violence goes hand in hand with Islam. Violence in Islam is something that's been a huge topic lately. Many believe ISIS is what Islam truly is, when it's really not. Most people are just using religion as a justification for murder. A couple quotes that I found against Islam. The first quote, this is the wrong quote and this is the actual quote. So, those who believe fight in the cause of Allah. This is from the article Proof That Islam is Evil, Violent, and Intolerant, straight from the Quran. The actual quote, the complete quote, says, those who believe fight in the way of Allah, and those who disbelieve fight in the way of the devil. So fight against the friends of the devil, surely the struggle of the devil is over weak. This is just an example of how people use out of context quotes from the Quran to make it look like we're. One last quote is from the Quran that completely construes what Islam is really about. Killing one is as if killing all of humanity. Whoever kills a person, unless it be for manslaughter or for mischief in the land, it is as though he has killed all men. And whoever saves a life, it is as though he has saved the lives of all men. This quote in itself is enough proof of what Islam truly means, and that ISIS going around killing people is not what Islam is. Women equality. Because of Sharia law, I know that people don't think that we as Muslims or Islam doesn't treat women properly, but that's wrong. I know that people over there aren't allowed to drive, that women there aren't allowed to drive alone, or that they can't go anywhere without accompaniment of a man. Sharia law is an example of extremism and a diverted path of Islam. Women and men are supposed to be treated equally in Islam, but many don't follow that path and instead make up their own rules. Here's a quote from Maulana Muhammad Ali. From a material point of view, woman is recognized on as par with man. She can earn money and own property just as man can do, and therefore she may, if she feels the need, follow any profession. Also stated in the Quran, for men is the benefit of what they earn, and for women is the benefit of what they earn. Another misconception about women is that people believe that we are forced to wear a hijab or a headscarf. I myself wear one, obviously, and I was not forced to do so. My parents actually didn't want me to because they thought it was dangerous. Women aren't required to wear hijab, but it's their choice. Unfortunately, some people don't follow that, and again, that's another extremism version of Islam. Today I had discussed the religion of Islam itself, how others perceive Islam, violence, and misconceptions of women equality. The most misconstrued religion, Islam, is actually a religion of peace that promotes equality and non-violence. In conclusion, Islam, which means peace, is a religion that came to prevent violence and hatred. Instead Instead, people have changed the meaning and have made Muslims look bad, when in reality, we're not. True Muslims follow the Quran, which states very clearly what is wrong and right.